Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. Bring it on.
Well, it's certainly going to be huge, Peter. The demands, both physical and mental, on these players out there will be massive, and there's going to be a big responsibility on both captains to keep the players in check. We need talkers to ensure that everyone plays the game, and not this occasion.
So we're very much on the way now. Who do you think this turns on, Jim?
Well, this guy, Wataru Endo, to me, Peter, really makes up the heart, the legs and the lungs of the team. He has a tactical intelligence that, when everybody else tends to pile forward, he needs to put himself in the... Well, once more, it's him, and we can't be surprised because his instinct for doing this is
for Liverpool after 4 minutes in. Number 22, Ugo Ekitike. Ugo Ekitike. Ugo Ekitike.
So the game's first significant moments have come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Interception. He's gone looking for safety. Chelsea with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Barco. Cross into the box. And now a sudden chance to counter. Now that's been intercepted. It's Palmer. James has it in a wide position. Now the breakaway. That's Isak. Threads one in. So just the one early goal to report so far. 1-0 the score. And into the great arms of the keeper. It's Caicedo. Chiesa. Great vision. It's a threatening ball. Fernandes. Oh, super fine. It's Caicedo. Oh, looks a good one. That is a hefty challenge. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Looking for the run, and he cuts up the supply. Colwell. Fernandes. Elliott.
It's the sort of situation that they want to capitalise on now.
Caicedo. Well, that's well spotted. Can he get on the end of this? João Pedro. João Pedro showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. Chiesa. Out Elliott. Out Isak. Great ball if he can get there. Plenty to aim at here. Well read. Danger is averted. Caicedo. That's a decent ball. And it's Jones. Isak. Oh, good ball. And it close! Two up and in charge. And things
For Liverpool after 29 minutes in. Number 14, Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa. Federico Chiesa.
You can really sense how important this goal was for them. They needed it. There they have it.
And it's been hooked away. It's gone out for a throw-in. Fernandez. And it's Palmer. Now it's Joel Pedro. James. Fernandez. James. Simicas. And it's Elliott. Chiesa. It's Farad. Half-time period, and no doubt as to which of the two sides is that here. Succumbs to the pressure. Simicas. And it's Gomez. Good-looking ball. Isak is going after that one. Isak. And it's Elliott. The message is clear. None shall pass. Elliott. Chiesa. It's gone loose.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
I wouldn't fancy playing up front in these circumstances, to be honest. There's absolutely no supply.
Nicely weighted ball. It's the keeper's goal. That's it, 45 minutes up.
Yeah,
Into the first half.
Things have worked out pretty well so far.
So let's have a show of hands for our boys. What a fine show they've put on for us so far.
Liverpool looking composed, content, comfortable, leading 2-0 at half-time.
Ngekui D.Bangipul kukukuku.
So, into the second half. He is through here. He's taken it really well. Pedro Neto. Endo. Elliott. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal.
He's gone away. And towards the back. It's rising! They've got Reed. Oh, they could be caught out here. It's gone for a throw-in. And he's managed to gift it back. Brilliantly cut out. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Isak actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Completely wrong.
Well, I think the defence deserves credit for the way they were quick to close him down.
Barker. Couple of goals between the sides, and it's still early in the second half. Ekitike, given the lift of his goal.
Ekitike really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
Polo. Caicedo.
They've got to be quick moving this forward.
And it's been played through. Oh, just the keeper now! No foul, says the referee. Simicas did well to emerge with the ball. That's a contest to keep an eye on. Endo.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Elliott. Elliott proves just a little bit too strong.
Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Ekitike. Stood up well to him there. And it's Caicedo. Not the most accurate pass. Looking to play him in. Fernandez. Can he get it through? He's in a great position here. And that's a fine challenge. Finds himself unceremoniously floored. And Dyke, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. And that's been cut out, well played. That's good vision. Well, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Almost 75 minutes on the clock now. Chiesa. It's a cute ball. Now, the less said about that pass, the better. Van Dijk. Changes him with that pass. Great ball, and he's in. He takes a shot! And yes, it's there! He does it all with an air of efficiency and simplicity.
Not even a hint of hesitation. That is such a cool finish.
Chelsea cut their deficits and look raring to go again. Joe Pedro.
Chelsea really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Can he finish? It's it! Passing, no way back, but they are level. Unstoppable. Just how do they contain him?
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
And he shoots!
Goal scored for Liverpool
All the time in the world.
after 84 minutes in.
Too quick, too smart.
Number
for that
22,
defense. He'll need to look
Ugo
out.
Ekitike. Ugo Ekitike.
He's got his second.
Ugo Ekitike.
So how will things develop from here?
Yeah, all their effort pays off in the end. It just took that extra bit of dynamism to get them the goal they craved.
Chiesa. Well read, nice interception.
Liverpool really wanted that two-goal cushion, but it wasn't to be. Still, they should be able to see it out from here.
2 added minutes have been
Ekitike.
indicated.
The shot! Forced the error and extracted the maximum.
The goal scorer for Liverpool,
Reality of modern
number
football,
9,
Peter. You get press from the front and you
Alexander
have no time
Isak.
to score whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Alexander Isak.
Added time is out, and there goes the whistle. And so they have the outcome they desire. A dose of reality and quality, absolute togetherness, and the job is done. Ekitike taking in the accolades, having been named man.
Harus keluar dulu atau nggak usah ya? Wih, Barcelona. Bang.
Signore e signori.
Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Begley.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, you've got to say that their two certainly know how to create an atmosphere. 80,000 here in black and blue. The dress code is a strict one. We are just getting started.
Barcelona really are one of these sides that pride themselves on their ability to maintain possession.
Well, and some would say that that means they play the game the right way.
Yeah, but of course, it's decisive passes that's going to matter in the longer term. There's no good in holding on to the ball just for the sake of it.
Played through for him. He's shifting through the gears here. And he really went all the way.
Took the opportunity to run with the ball and chance to defend. That's the kind of positive thinking they need right now.
And now they can spring out of defence. It's a good put in there. Good run, lovely take. That was where it stopped.
It's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Inter Milan have their second corner now. Defending of the desperate variety. Ball's to now. And now a sudden chance to counter. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Henrik Mkhitaryan. He's not the biggest, strongest or quickest, Peter, but what he lacks in physique, he certainly makes up for with a supreme footballing intelligence and great technique. He just seems to be able to see situations develop before anybody else, and he usually tends to pick the right option too.
I think the opposition defence agreed too. He's going to be the source of so many of their headaches. Garcia. He's going to be disappointed with that. Here's Lautaro Martinez. The other side, yet able to find the net. Kevin. It's Ferran Torres. Turan. He's free. He has got space.
Assegnato al 22esimo minuto, numero 22.
I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus as the opposition will inevitably react.
Pedri. De Jong. That pass just didn't quite work. Provedel sends that a long way. Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point, and the score is 1-0.
I'd be disappointed with that.
Calhanoglu, Mkhitaryan. This is a promising build-up. Well played, well sorted out. Yamal, nice-looking ball. Oh, it's not popular. Stones. To Barella. And it's Mkhitaryan. Dani Olmo. It's the channel.
You can never be short of runners in the space, as long as the space left behind is filled. That's just playing it safe and simple.
That's really good defending. Carlos Augusto did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Oh, shooting chance! And a big finish! Barcelona are back in business!
Gol per il Barcellona. Assegnato al 35esimo minuto, numero 7.
Couldn't look happier. That's the kind of interplay they've been working on in training. And playing up beautifully.
It's starting to look very interesting, this.
I'm happy to watch this.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, having the trust to get there is one thing, having the composure to score is another.
And it's over. Takes a shot! Pages and forces him off the ball. Yamal. It's a goal kick. And that has left him in a heap. He's pulled him up for that challenge. That's going to be a goal kick.
There's indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that.
Yamal, Eric Garcia, and it's De Jong. And Yamal. Oh, that's fabulous. Now this could be a chance. Into Milan, looking to go forward now. Mkhitaryan.
That's positional goal.
Il quarto uomo indica 2 minuti di recupero.
Brilliantly cut out. Yamal gets into a good position. most accurate pass. Araujo. That is the end of the first.
Ricordiamo a tutti i tifosi che tra poco i nostri stadi saranno trasmessi agli orari dei treni speciali.
Both teams have played their part. Oh, well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that two-goal cushion early in the second half.
Inter Milan are leading, but it is still delicately poised. It's 2-1.
Sostituzione per il Barcellona. Numero 8, numero 20.
So we're off again.
Lasciano il campo per il numero 11, il numero 16.
Can he get on the end of this? Turan is flagged offside. And into the grateful arms of the keeper. Stones. It's an imaginative pass. Mkhitaryan. Ashlani. Can he get it through? He's had a shot! This is getting better and better.
Fantastic run and a fantastic pass to play him in. Both needed to be timed to perfection, and they were.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat. That has the feeling. There's the shot! It's a goal! A mere formality, nigh on a certainty. He is truly in the zone.
Well, he always had the measure of the keeper there. Such confidence and composure.
Shifting momentum, perhaps.
What a difference a half-time rocket from the manager can make. This is exactly the response he'd be looking for.
And it's Gavi. Pavard kept aware. And it is reclaimed easily. And this is Mkhitaryan. Knocks it into space. Araujo promptly onto that. And that is that. Looking to play him in. Somewhat off target. Ashlani.
L'affluenza di quest'oggi è di 81.007 spettatori.
De Jong. Now it's Ferran Torres. Mkhitaryan. Now it's Martinez. Tries to play it through. Fermin. Looking for options for movement. And he's intervened well there.
Barcelona really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
Well, there is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is...
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Inter Milan have themselves a chance from the spot. So this to extend their lead. Not a touch, not a blink.
That's calm for you. Nothing is going to distract you.
Inter Milan go up by 2 and are looking good.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat.
Barcelona needed that. They really needed it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so is the relief. The great escape.
Fermin. Now it's Ferran Torres. Threads one in. That is a great kick out for Ferran Torres. Chance! Oh, ball's run loose here. Ashlani closing in on the last quarter of an hour. make a break here. He's a shoot for the ball here. He's found a way through. Martinez! Just cruising! They are cruising! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. One sweeping move, executed with deadly efficiency.
Inter are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produce something that...
Oh no, this does not look good. That was out of play.
Sostituzione per l'Inter. Numero 20, numero 21, numero 23. Lasciano il campo per il numero 7, il numero 16, il numero 32.
Smooth, smart and slick.
Well, we could be a little critical of that defence then, but the timing was pretty much perfect.
And there was his goal, and there he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
This is a gloriously greedy performance.
I think there's been a greater menace to everything they've been doing during this spell, one that they hope will continue.
Nicely weighted ball. Not beyond the defence. It's real chance! That's a good finish.
I can see some heads dropping here now, Peter. I see things getting even worse out there if they're not careful.
Continues to widen. A brutal statement that underpins where these teams are at.
Some of those players look totally lost out there now, Peter, and you can't blame them.
How many? Just how many? Looking for the run. Ferran Torres. Costa. Martesi. 5 minutes to add. He's picked out the run. And time is up. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other, quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw.
Signore e signori, chiunque abbia parcheggiato l'auto sulla strada all'esterno dello stadio è pregato di rimuoverla.
What are you thinking?
Inter definitely impressing me here, especially the way that attack clicked, whether it was link-up play, running in behind.
لا ماشي بالشام.
Oh, what a sight this is. A beautiful evening. And the
Hello,
promise
everyone,
of a
and
match that will
welcome to
really get the
today's
juices
match.
flowing. I'm Peter Drury, and it's a pleasure to be alongside Jim Pegg.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. They're up and running then.
Well, this 4-4-2 formation is often used in the modern era defensively, but it used to be the gold standard of formation. Well, what a statement of intent. Who better to be the one to have the first say? A
Ball
cracking
scored for
opening to this
Inter
game.
after 4 minutes
One
in.
sweeping move.
Number
executed
10.
with deadly efficiency.
Lautaro Martinez.
A setting the clock playthrough. And the shots! Quick to recover this. Oh, he's been caught on it here. Oh, lovely feeding is such a good shot. And it's hit the woodwork and out. Oh, wonderful effort all by himself.
And that was really positive from him. He was far too good for those defenders. And knew.
Oh, a gilt-edged chance. Mkhitaryan. We've seen that early. Used the sixth sense. And we have our very first corner. And now they can spring out of defence. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Looking for the run. Oh, good ball. Great chance! He's got it all! And they're threatening to fly away here.
Well, when it's pieced together as efficiently as that, it's a joy to watch.
So that's two now without reply.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
You won't be happy with that one. And here's Thuram. Foden. Rodri. Here's Haaland. Stones promptly onto that, and that is that. Ashlani. Now it's Martinez. Now this could be a chance. Thuram. He's having a shot! Natchez Nunes. Haaland. And it's Rodri. Now it's Doku. And it's Barella. Over towards the opposite flank. Carlos Augusto. And here's Çalhanoğlu. He's picked his way through. That's been intercepted. Semenyo. Semenyo charging forward, the ball at his feet. He's got away. Oh, look at the space here. And the shot! And it's bounced back off the post. To Barella. Ashlani. And here's Haaland. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing.
You have to expect that from everyone.
And it's beyond the defence. He's in one-on-one. Real shooting chance! Oh, good finish. Just one goal That really is quite fabulous. All his own doing.
After 13 minutes in,
It's all about excitement
Number
and
7.
entertainment. What a lovely
Omar
goal.
Mamouche.
Shifting the momentum
Omar
perhaps.
Mamouche.
What a difference a goal makes. Now all of a
Omar
sudden,
Mamouche.
Thuram. course he wasn't.
Such a smart finish, and the setup was very good too, but defensively, they didn't put themselves in jeopardy here.
Into the line, now in a position far more desirable.
It seemed like the opposition have been left in the dark.
A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Manchester clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Half-time coming up, and little doubt as to which of the two sides is the happier. O'Reilly cuts out the pass. Now it's Haaland. He's found the way through. Haaland. Doku. Barella. Stones.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And here's Marmoush. Now it's Rodri. He has found the way through. And they've been given a corner.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
There is long and straight. And now a sudden chance to counter.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
Disappointed with that. Turan.
Whatever happens, that's the kind of movement which raises hope.
Oh, that's neat. Marmoush. Has found the net here, of course. Marmoush stood his ground strongly. And he's managed to get free. Tries a shot! Stroke of half-time. A brilliant goal. How very smart.
Number 9.
And that is all they have time for.
Please join me in wishing all the best for members of our fan club celebrating their wedding anniversary today.
I'm not complaining. The goals just seem to keep on coming. It clearly means that defending hasn't been at its best, but you know what I'm like when it comes to defending.
Inter Milan leading just about at the break. It's too close for comfort. It's 3-2.
Substitution for Inter, number 22, Henrik Mkhitaryan.
We're on the move again.
Coming on the field is number 48.
Inter Milan do appear to have made a half-time change.
Well, we're certainly going to see a change in personnel. We'll see if the system changes with it.
And it's Çalhanoğlu. Turan, who is onto this. Turan finds himself offside. Çalhanoğlu. Can he get it through? Cute ball now, how can he reach it? Turan is still on the free kick. That's a booking, always looked in. So a really well-measured ball.
Pretty robust defending.
Martinez. Oh, red, nice interception. That is a little undercooked. Now it's Turan. Oh, he's bustling through here. So no flag here. He's free, he has got... Rodri. That'll be a throw. Barella with the cross.
Inter clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping the opponents guessing.
Barella. Pass has been well intercepted. He's somewhat off target. Aslani. substitution. And here's Thuram. Matches Nunes, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Haaland. Haaland! Just needed a bit of contact.
That's a shame, Peter. Such a great run, but he didn't have that clinical edge.
That's a decent ball. Well read. He's aggressive. This is somewhat less than ideal.
Inter clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
Well, that tackle was immense, and so was the relief. The great escape.
Inter Milan have reclaimed it. Might be danger here. Foden. Matches Nunes. Now Foden. And it's Aslani. There's a sharp little ball here. No way through. Stones.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Oh, what has happened here? Offside that time.
Substitution for Inter, number 20.
Checks on the
Hakan
touchline.
Çalhanoğlu.
A change about
Number
to
9, Marcus
Foden.
Thuram. Coming on the field,
looking to play him in.
number 7, Piotr Zielinski. Number 14,
Zielinski. Big chance! That would have been game, second match.
What a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
Barella is short. No way through, so back it comes. And now they can spring out of defence. Marmouche picks it up out wide. Aslani. Rodri. That's a nice idea, but the execution was in. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, expected better, and so did he. Oh, easy pickings there. Whatever he had in mind, that was not it. It's made its way to him. Inter Milan, moments now away from seeing this one out. That was not well.
I think we're about to see a frenetic finish, and no half measures from here.
2 added minutes have been indicated.
And here's Lautaro Martinez. Foden. Now it's Foden. Shifted into the flank. Haaland. He's in a great position here. He's shifting through the gears here. Provedel needs a sigh of relief as he gets his hands on the ball. And that is that. Inter Milan have emerged victorious in this match of thrills. The odd goal ultimately proving the difference. Your reflections then, Jim?
This was
And
all
now
about
I'd just
tactics,
like to
Peter.
read out
A
our
weakness
fan club
in the
members
central
who are
areas,
celebrating
both
their
in
birthdays
defence and
today.
midfield, which is something we referred to before the game, and the manager was smart enough to make sure it was exploited.
Many thanks to Jim, and with that, it is a very good night to you. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for
Hello
the build-up
everyone,
to this
and
occasion of
welcome to
ultimate
today's
tribalism.
match.
And as you would
Chelsea
expect, that build-up has been
against
remarkable.
Arsenal.
They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one. Just listen to that noise. This place is definitely up for it. Let's hope we get a contest worthy of the setting. So it is time to let them at it.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring, to stand up and to commit yourself.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. It's us or them. Always has been, always will be. Passionate, emotional, blood-boiling, sometimes angry, always the same, yet every time a little different. It's rising! That needed to be better, and he knows it.
I thought the wing work was A1. The defending and finishing was anything but.
Bit of throw-in. So which player is best equipped for this game?
I've always liked the look of Peter, who is a versatile attacker, but I think sometimes we kind of get a bit mixed up with versatility and flexibility, because when he moves around the pitch, it's not necessarily being versatile in different positions, it's just his flexibility, his reading of the game, and that's what I really enjoy about him. It just makes it very difficult to be detained.
Into, no doubt the fans feel much the same way. Chance here to counter. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking wide. Oh, that's fabulous. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Change to the score, 0-0 it remains. That pass isn't the best. Now Pedro. He's in a great position here. He's beaten the last man. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Odegaard. Now it's Havertz. Oh, that's superb. Oh, great defending. That needed doing. Aims beyond the defence. Rodgers. Now Pedro. Timber. Found the way through. Plenty to aim at here. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Oh, right, nice interception. Caicedo. Rodgers. Fofana. Perez. Back on the ball again. Oh, this is... And the shots! And a terrific save from the keeper.
He really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Nice interception, well timed. Here's Vieira. Fernandes. Pedro Neto. Saliba gets a foot in here. Rodgers. Can they get it away? He's in plenty of space here. He's found a way through. And the defence proved infallible then. But that won't be the last they'll see of him.
I'm struggling to work out whether that was brave or a bit stupid. Maybe both, actually.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising.
Fabio Vieira really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Manuel Pedro. And he is deftly away. And that's a good shot for a shot!
For such a big name in your side to register very close to the break.
The ball is for Chelsea after 42 minutes in. Number 20, João Pedro. João Pedro. João Pedro.
Both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So the first moment of real significance.
Well, I think the managers are going to have to scrap whatever they had in mind for the half-time.
The referee has blown for half-time.
So that was the first half, and things are looking very good. Great job, lads. Let's keep this up.
Arsenal unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 21,
Just a bit too busy
Fabio Vieira. Coming on to replace him is number 9, Gabriel Jesus.
Has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby. So that's how it stands at halfway. We'll be back with the second half very soon. And so the action is resumed.
Arsenal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
It's Paul. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Rodgers. Arsenal come out this half somewhat altered.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
Well, you can't say now that he hasn't been warned.
He just needs to find the control button on his aggression before the ref does it for him, Peter.
And that's on target. Rodgers has created one goal already. Looking to play him in. Arsenal still trailing by one. And looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And it's Gusto. Palmer. It's Palmer. Shot!
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 57 minutes in.
He did so well.
Number 20,
the way he did.
João Pedro. João Pedro.
Chelsea are sitting pretty.
João Pedro.
And you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Rice. Arsenal still have the cards to affect this game. Rodgers. Guterres. Passing is crisp and sharp. It's a threatening ball. It looks as though the ref has given a penalty. He has. Arsenal presented with a golden opportunity here. So where will he go? A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, he dipped into a world of focus then and dismissed any distraction.
Just one in it now.
Well, what a difference a goal makes. Now all of a sudden it seems the belief is back.
Oh, he's had it taken off him.
Arsenal really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Pedro Neto. This looks promising. Arsenal needed that. They really needed it.
You know, it was an intervention that had to be made. Serious trouble lay in store.
Oh, he's all alone.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8, Martin Odegaard. Number 33, Ricardo Calafiori.
And here's Eze.
Coming on the field, number 10, Eberechi Eze. Number 5, Piero Incapié.
He's managed to get free. Oh, he's played. He's had it! That will surely go down.
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 75 minutes is number 20, João Pedro. João Pedro. João Pedro.
And the frightening thing is, Peter, this isn't even a surprise. He thrives in these situations.
Chelsea are in a position far more desirable.
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 79 minutes is
He's
number
got
20,
four. That is
João Pedro. João Pedro.
The difference is three.
That's
João
really
Pedro.
winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm down. But they'll need to do that pretty quickly. It's composure from here.
Zubimendi gets over and intercepts. Look at the space here. Oh, super. Oh, he's brought him down, and it is a penalty. Arsenal have themselves a chance from the spot. Keeper doing his best to put him off. And he's kept it out. Well, now it's a race for the ball. Picked it up in no man's land. Fernandes. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Pedro Neto. He's a sharp little ball here. It's not an especially good pass, that. Rodgers. That's destined for the flank. He's picked his way through. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Well, that is good. Super running.
There will be
sharp
5
movement.
minutes
Came
at
up
a
against
time.
a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Gyökeres. Can he finish? He's just got his work done.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
That looks a decent ball. Somewhat off target. Saliba. Now it's Gabriel Jesus. Havertz. Gyökeres. An uncompromising challenge. Oh, what a mistake. Gabriel Jesus. Too much on it, and that is an easy play for the keeper. And we're done. Well, that was thrilling. A game of chaps and chumps. The winners were so good at times. A side that can and will trouble more or less everyone.
We won.
Certainly
Please
it is.
give a
What
huge
struck you
round of
most about
applause
that?
to our
Yeah,
boys
well,
for
I've been
job
on the
well
losing
done.
side in games like this, and I can tell you it really does hurt. It's about the fans, and when you let them down, it hurts that bit more. I mean, you can do all the right preparations and still end up on the losing side. I don't think they'll be going out tonight.
So just time for me to say thanks to Jim for his wisdom and to wish you all a very good evening.
Sorry, sorry. Saya bilang ya. Negara. Uma. 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 Lihat aja di ini si pian namanya terakhir pian.
So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here.
And welcome to
all the
the
ingredients
Emirates
for a
Stadium.
showcase game.
Arsenal
Passionate crowd
against AC Milan.
I'm Peter Drury, and this is Jim Beglin. A delight to have him on board.
Hi Peter, always good to work with you. I'm really looking forward to this now.
Well, there is here a great sense of expectation. As to universal contentment, the Emirates embraces Arsenal once more. Things already rolling. So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
He won't be happy with that one. Jimenez, and he's managed to get free. And into the great lines of the keeper. So Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Well, Peter, he may be a player who we still haven't worked out what his best position is, but I still think that this fella, Kai Havertz's role, will be quite big. He initially played a little deeper before he arrived in England, but once he came to England, he tended to be played as a centre.
Saves the shoots! He's got away with one. He's found a way through. Pulisic. Brilliantly cut out. Still goalless at the moment. Now it's Martinelli. Now it's Havertz. He's on it. Can he get away? And he's straight offside. Oh, it's just a little long. Havertz chasing after it. And it's Erdogan. Martinelli. And Lewis Skelly. His interception, his positioning was spot on. Looking to play it in. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Milan clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
Saka picks it up out wide. Havertz. Havertz unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. This looks promising. This goes in there. This could be a chance. Ricci. It's a little off target. Can they get him away? That looks a good ball through. He's picked his way through. He's having a shot! Goal! Milan! And Milan have the lead.
The goal scored for AC Milan after 30 minutes is
Just when they
number 9,
Gonzalo
Gonzalo Ramos.
It's all due to
Two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. And the score is 1-0.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 32 minutes is
determination to hit
number
back.
29,
Nothing less.
Kai Havertz.
Horrible
Kai Havertz. Kai Havertz.
Mistakes in those areas are very punishable.
So they have it all to do again.
I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Real chance! Martinelli. Martinelli venturing down the left. And that's definitely not his best. Rabiot. Timber. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Jimenez. Rabiot.
That's very, very good. You can't ask for much more than that.
And we have our very first corner. Arsenal are looking to go forward now. Here's Pulisic. The most accurate pass.
Well, it's not the best when it comes to decision making. Okay, initially he probably was afforded the space to hold on to it, but the longer he did that, the more he was going to be swamped.
There will be 1 minute at a time.
Saka. Looking for options for movement. It's a decent ball. separate the two
This
teams
is a
at
special
half-time.
message
They've
for our
given
members
it
who are
a really
eligible
good
to
go,
take part in
and
today's
heading
special
into
prize draw.
all square.
If your numbers show up on
Well,
screen,
Jimmy,
you
both
are
have their
the
moments.
winner.
Well, it's definitely been a game where both sides have tried to play to their own strengths. I suppose neither side would be particularly unhappy with the scoreline. I suspect, Peter, the two managers will be keen to urge patience and discipline from their players.
They've gone toe-to-toe for those 45 minutes, and at half-time the score is 1-1. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half.
Milan are probably feeling relatively good about themselves, so I don't think the manager has seen anything to change in his half-time team talk.
Gets the ticking off and needs to be very careful now.
I don't think you need to be an expert lip reader to know what's being said.
Martinelli has set up one goal so far. He's got away. Arsenal have themselves a corner, I think. Yes, they do.
Well, look, they know they've got a height advantage, and it's time for them to use it.
A sudden chance to counter. He's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's inches away from being a really good ball. Ricci. Jimenez. It's beyond the defence. Gonzalo Ramos showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. It's come to nothing. Gabriel, and it's Erdegaard. Well, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. And it is clear to see that he was not at all happy with that.
The pass wasn't good enough.
Takes a shot! Goal! Milan! And they're back in front.
The goal scorer for AC Milan
He had
after
all the
60
time in the
minutes
world.
in.
Yeah, keeping calm and
Number
taking a
11,
touch like that when it's all
Christian
done
Pulisic.
isn't
The
always
attendance
that easy.
for this match is 62,005.
Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Milan have their lead. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Havertz. He is through. And the finish! That's a good finish.
The goal scorer for Arsenal after 64 minutes in.
Which for me
Number
deserved that
8,
equaliser.
Martin
The lightness
Ødegaard.
of step, the sharpness of movement, the
Martin
certainty of finish.
Ødegaard.
Yeah, having the thrust to get there is one thing.
Martin
Having the composure to score
Ødegaard.
is another.
So again, penalty.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Calafiori, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
Pass is intercepted. And here's Modric. Knocks it into space. He's free, he has got space. Milan have their second corner now. Arsenal have the chance to go the other way. In with the challenge. Off the pass, but can he get there? Modric. Gonzalo Ramos. Shoots!
Milan really can't be faulted for their attitude, and if they go on to win this, it'll be fully deserved.
He has found a way through. Stupinian deals with that comfortably. Rabiot. Rabiot. Gonzalo. It's loose, and there's a race for the says the referee.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
And it's Erdegaard. Threads one in. He's beaten the last man. Tries a shot! And no! He had to, and yet he could not.
Havertz fully appreciates that.
It's taken out. That'll be a foul. And the referee's come over. It's a red card. Arsenal are down to 10 men.
Substitution for Arsenal, number 8.
So we have
Martin
movement on both
Odegaard.
benches.
Number 29, Kai
Just beyond his
Havertz.
reach.
Number 49, Miles Lewis Skelly. Coming on the field. Number
It's a
36,
good foray he's making.
Martin Zubimendi.
Saka,
Number
he's wide,
14,
looking to get onto this.
Victor Gyökeres. Number 41, Declan
I
Rice.
think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
He's had it taken off him. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example.
There will be 3 minutes at a
Cut out,
time.
well played. And the number on the board is 3. Tries to play it through. Fofana. Referee's given a throw. Fofana. It's a foul, it's in the box, it's a penalty. Milan have been handed a game-changing chance. So we're ready to go. And there will be no winner. A good watch, a really good watch. Both sides toiling to try and outthink, outsmart each other. But it wasn't to be, and they're all scored. And after all of
And a
that,
quick
Jim,
reminder
what are you
today
thinking?
to please take
Milan
all
can
litter
always
bins
take
located
more
by the
positives
entrance
from a
gates.
result like
Thank
this.
you very much
Yes,
for your
there is some
cooperation.
tidying up to do, but some real promise too.
And with that, it's time for me to thank Jim Beglin and to wish you a very good evening. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us.
Hello everyone,
Up to this
and
occasion of
welcome to
ultimate
today's
tribalism.
match.
And as you would
Chelsea
expect, that build-up has
against
been remarkable.
Liverpool.
They fight here not just for the pride of their manner, but in the ultimate show of one-up. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it.
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 2 minutes in, number 17, Morgan Rogers. Morgan.
There's a goal. A game of thrills, all square in
The
the
goal scorer for Liverpool after 4 minutes in,
responding to a deficit.
number
That's
7,
it. Their heads didn't
Florian
drop.
Wirtz.
And now their chins are up.
His position was perfect, the invitation was there for him, and his response absolutely critical.
So often it comes down to quality of the final pass, and we've got it here.
the goal scorer for Chelsea
Complete awareness,
after
he
7
understood
minutes
what was
in,
needed, and he
number 7,
executed it smoothly.
Pedro Neto.
That's the kind of interplay
Pedro
that
Neto. Pedro Neto.
This is what we've been waiting for. Gravenberg. Schoberstein. That pass isn't the best. Threads one in.
That's positional goal, utilisation of space.
Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's been caught on it here. And it's James. Wirtz was only too happy to help out in defence.
Well, it's not a surprise to see that these days, all part of a forward's duties. And he could have done himself a massive favour by just lifting his head up there. It would have been a better picture of what was going on around him.
Look at the space here. Great chance! And a big finish. They're level in each race.
The goal scorer for Liverpool
Analysis of the goal should
after
take a
18
backseat
minutes
to
in,
the importance of a
number
committed
7,
reaction. This is wonderful
Florian
to watch.
Wirtz.
Pressure, what pressure? He feels none of it.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. Liverpool drag themselves back again.
Well, I think the players will be buoyed by the fact that they've managed to level things in a hurry. Tails most definitely up now.
Now it's Isak. Ekitike receives it in a good position here. Oh, this is certainly not boring. What a great game we've got here. Rogers. The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Rogers cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
It's a promising chance to shoot! Oh, he's given that plenty, but no.
All he needs to do is to place this between the goalposts and basically let them attack it.
He's having a shot! He'll be quick to recover this. Sado. Shifted it to the flank. And Dyke cuts out the pass. Gravenberg. Rogers. Rogers. And he is dashing away. Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Liverpool present their opponents with the best possible chance here. Keeper doing his best to put him off. Not much more than a formality.
The keeper was trying to make him think that he was going
The
to
goal scorer for Chelsea
could have just held
after
a little
33 minutes is number 10,
Chelsea with the lead.
Cole Palmer. Cole Palmer.
It's Fernandes.
Cole Palmer.
Szoboszlai. No, that was never going to make it. Fernandes. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Palmer. And he's got the reading of his man. Palmer! Oh, so close to what would have been a memorable goal.
Palmer clearly is trying to be too clever there. He should have gone with his instincts.
Sado. There he goes, motoring forward. Looking for options for movement. Oh, that's fabulous. Tries a shot!
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 41 minutes
Just the
is
sort of forward pass he's been
number
looking
10,
for. Very telling.
Cole Palmer.
So the lead now
Cole
is
Palmer.
You can certainly sense a real change of
Cole
mood here.
Palmer.
Now the crowd at the line to just finish this off.
2. Liverpool have reclaimed it. Some real chance! And it's in! A goal and a really telling moment.
The goal scorer for Liverpool
Efficiency of
after
movement,
44 minutes is
certainty of outcome.
number 8,
Clearly not happy.
Dominic
The least
Szoboszlai.
his defence could have done was go to the danger, and that was decidedly lacking.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Just one in it now.
Well, there's a real sense that the
Oh, he's been caught napping. He's shifting through the... And the shots! He hits the net. It's level again. What a match we have.
The goal scorer for
What a fabulous
Liverpool,
game this is. It just
number
keeps
22.
getting better and better.
Hugo Ekitike.
And the trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Liverpool are such an adept counter-attacking team. They produced something out of nothing there. A few seconds was all it took for them to convert a defensive situation into a goal, and it's very impressive.
Well, what a game we have on our hands here.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter, when you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing.
So, temporary halt to the action. High octane, high tempo, high scoring. That was quite a half of football.
So there you have it. An
reached the
even
halfway
contest so
point.
far.
I think it shows you
There's
the
plenty of
danger
time
of
left for
not
us to
getting
win
off
it.
when you got the opportunity. It might be level on paper, Peter, but we know who has the momentum now to go on and win this.
So for 45 minutes, these teams have matched each other, mirrored each other. We have ourselves a gem of a game here. And that's the second half started. Oh, easy pickings there. Gravenberg. And it's Vitz. I have to say, that was an exemplary tackle. Stopped him dead in his tracks. No joy this time. Gomez. McAllister. This is a promising ball.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Not quite on the same wavelength. Oh, he's gifted it to the opposition. Oh, shooting chance! He's delivered all right!
Dependability is one thing, and he brings that to his game.
The goal scorer for Liverpool after 55 minutes in.
And it's revealed
Number 22, Hugo Ekitike.
And that was as close to certain as can be.
Yeah, that's terrific movement, Peter, and an even better pass. It's beautiful play.
Liverpool have their lead.
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
He has found a way through. Shortage of confidence there.
Caicedo certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Szoboszlai. So we've reached the hour mark. Caicedo. Rodgers. That's Palmer. He's in a great position here. Heading out towards the right wing. Palmer. Shin to shin, bicep to bicep, and he wins out. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending, and they got away with it.
You know, there's an intervention.
Shot goal! And yes, it's there! And look what it
The
means
goal
to
scorer for
this
Liverpool
is a position
after
of
65 minutes in. Number 22,
and extracted the
Hugo
maximum
Ekitike.
The danger was always there, Peter. We all knew they'd be facing a new slip or a new sort of indecision. They need to sharpen up or it's going to happen again.
And there was his goal, and boy, he looks the business, doesn't he just?
Well, talk about being on top of your game. Everything seems to be coming off for him.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, that's really winded the opposition. You can see their manager screaming on the touchline, telling his team to calm.
Can he finish? Well, now it's a race for the ball. Caicedo. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. Caicedo going forward. Caicedo was ultimately thwarted there, but it took a few of them to stop him.
It's admirable, but ultimately he didn't know when to look for support.
Gets a foot in here. There's a sharp little ball here. Gomez cuts it out. Szoboszlai. Szoboszlai. He was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Liverpool clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Changes him with that pass. It's going to slip through. Oh, that's well spotted. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Goal quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He just didn't seem to get enough of the task to do it.
Palmer had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he was just about kept out.
Yeah, definitely not much wrong with what he tried, all things considered.
Decent chance! Euphoria, utopia, and they are cavorting.
The goal scorer for Liverpool after 84 minutes is number 9,
breathtaking stuff.
Alexander Isak.
That was easy, almost too easy.
Well, that's really well played, Peter. You have to...
The goal scorer for Chelsea after 86 minutes
A goal
is
of such supreme
number 17,
composure.
Morgan
What about
Rogers.
the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently.
Morgan
He picked up a
Rogers.
perfect target.
Morgan
Be
Rogers.
onto something here. Szoboszlai tries to play it through. Spread out to the left. That is a little undercooked.
There will be 3 minutes added time.
Gravenberg. James calmly anticipates. Alex Fernandez. Press is coming off in quick succession here. And he's going to be disappointed with that. Oh, it's beyond the defence. McAllister. That's not possible. So that's it. It is all over. Liverpool have won it by sheer force of character. As winning teams do, they managed to find that little extra when they needed it. Ekitike just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. So there it is.
This is a hard
What
one
struck
to
you most
take,
about
everyone.
that?
Liverpool
Still,
really
good effort,
were
boys.
great today.
We're
They
always
showed a lot
behind
of
you.
battling qualities required in a game like this, such as intensity, personality, a gritty spirit. I think this result was well merited.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all.